Hello student, today our topic is from algebra. From that topic, we will find out the value of a letter from different equations. So first of all, what is a letter? So I need to, if I write down letter, just like A, B, C, D, etc., X, Y, Z. These kind of values called are letters. What is an equation? Equation, if I write down in here, something like before we have done, if you select a number and then add something and that will become or equal to something else. So that become an equation. If I write down in here x, we are adding any value, just 3, and the answer is 7. So this thing is called an equation, and there could be anything, just like which number we add with 3 to get 7. So then we can work out by subtracting. If the function is positive, then we have to select opposite. If the function is negative, then we have to select positive. If the function is multiply, then we have to select division. If the function is in division, then we have to select in multiplication. So now the questions comes up. Find out the values or value of a letter. Value of a letter. Why letter? I'm gonna use only single letter in the equation. In different equations, so I can write down in these equation. So if I write down any function, just like in here, A is a function or letter, adding something in there, and that values is equal to 10. And they are said then find out a letter in the equation. This is our equation, and we need to find out what letter we need to find out. That letter we need to find out, A. So which operation they are using? Positive and equal to 10. So first thing you need to know, when we are using inequalities, just like in our previous topic we have done all inequalities, how we can convert the positive number to the negative when it's going to the other side. Just you need to remember, if I write down in here, this is our equal sign. If I have any value in here, if positive, for example I write down any function x, and here any number, just like a 7. If I have positive value, then I must have to subtract 3 this side. That was positive, then we need to subtract. Then I have to subtract on that side, because that make it a balance. If you subtract here, if you don't subtract that side, then won't be any balance. Just like I give you an example, if you go away machine, that's a weigh machine, and there's some weight on here, right? If I write down in here this weight, because that is equal, the weight, if this is a 5 kg and this is also a 5 kg, then they both are in a balance. If you take away 1 kg from that side, so what weight gonna be left in here? 4 kg, and 4 kg is more lighter than 5 kg. that way can be in this form. If I draw it again, this is 5 kgs as it is, and that become 4 kg. So now you can see there is a bit gap, there's no in a balance. If they're not in a balance, so the answer going to be wrong. So you have to be careful in these conditions. If the value is positive, then we have to subtract on both sides. That's one condition. Second one, if I write down in here, I'll select any number for explanation. If a value is a negative, then we have to add and then add this side, both sides. Then that cancel, so we will get our value. That's the two things happens. Same as it is if the value in division or multiplication, if I write down in here 3x equal to 15. So now this shows 3x means 3 is multiplying by x. If 3 is multiplying by x, what is the opposite of x? Oh, multiplying sign. Opposite of multiplying is division. So we need to divide by 3 and divide by 3 both sides. If you divide by 3, so 3 divided by 3, that give you 1. So that cancel. So x will equal to 15 divided by 3. How many 3's goes to 15? 5. So value of x is 5. Same thing if we are using in division. If we are using a division, if I write down here, x is divided by 4 equal 3. So x divided by 3, so 4. X divided by 4, right? If x is divided by 4, what does it mean? Opposite of 4 division is multiply. So then you have to multiply by 4 this side and that side to make it balance. So 4 cancel with 4. Why? Because that's multiply and that's divide. 4 divided by 4 is give you 1. So x remaining 3 times 4 gives you 12. So we are using these equalities to find out our values. So now we get back to our question. So you can explain them. If they're asking, give us a reason, then what reason will you give you? So in here, this is our equation. We need to get rid of this positive 3. Then we say subtract 3 on both sides. We get, if we subtract 3 both sides, then we get, so we can write down in here a plus 3, this is our actual, we are taking away 3, equal sign as it is, 10 as it is, taking away 3, because we make a balance, we are making a balance, that's why. So 3 goes 3, remaining a, 10 take away 3 is giving you a 7. This is the answer. So if you understand everything, so you can skip this part, because if they're asking you, if you need to explain, then you have to write down, otherwise you just skip it. So we go to the next question. So set that 10 minus f is equal to 16, right? So they said that 10 minus x f is equal to no 6. Yeah, 10 minus f is equal to 6. So now you can see in here, first of all, we need to remove 10 on that side. So which operation we use? This is 10 is automatically is a positive. Then we can write down in here, subtract 10 this side and subtract 10 this side. So that will cancel. We go minus f left equals in here 6 take away 10. So we did the properties of positive and negative numbers when we do that. 6 take away 10. So 6 is positive, 10 is negative. Opposite sign. Whenever opposite sign comes, we need to subtract value. Subtract value. First subtract value, then sign will decide the bigger number. 6 take away 10 or 10 take away 6 give you 4. Now the sign will decide the bigger number. 6 has positive and 10 has negative. So 10 is bigger than 6, so 10 has a negative sign, so we can put negative 4. So that becomes negative 4. Now in here you can see f is negative, 4 is negative. Then both sides are equal in balance. Then we can cancel the negative sign. If we cancel the negative sign, so we get the value of f. So f is equal to a 4. So we go to the next example of multiply and divide ones. It said that 7 x is equal to 35. If that comes up, so 7x is equal to 35. That's one thing. So that's the easy ones we were doing, and the next one I will go to the harder one. So 7 is multiplier, so we can divide 7 this side and divide 7 on that side. That becomes 7x over 7 equal 35 over 7. 7 goes 7, x remaining. How many 7 goes to 35? 5. So 5 times 7 gives you 35. This is the answer. So that was we are using only single part. So if I added something else in there, then let's see. (5c) minus 4 equal to 16. Now you can see two operations in this question. First operation, we need to remove 4. How to remove 4? So same as it is, add 4 both sides. So we got 5c minus 4, add 4, and 16 add 4. 4 cancel with 4. 5c is equal to 20. This is one part is happened. So now we go to the second one. This is more easy now. So 5 divide both sides by 5. We will get 5c divided by 5. 20 divided by 5. So 5 goes with 5. How many 5 goes to 20? 4. Because 4 times 5 is 20. So we go, our answer is C is equal to 4. Now we go to the double functions. Let's see where we can use bracket. 2x plus 3 is equal to 10. There is a two way to solve that question. One way is if the multiplier outside the bracket, because we need to expand that bracket, expand. Before expanding, we need to check if this is a single function and nothing on there we need to do. So we need to check right side, this right side. We need to check if this number can divide by that number, then we can do that first and make it more easy. If this number cannot divide that value, then we need to open the bracket, and then whatever we need to do, we have to do that. So first I will do this way as well. So now I can see 2 can divide 10. If 2 can divide 10, then write down in here, divide by 2 this side, divide by 2 that side. So 2 goes with 2, remaining values x plus 3. 10 goes with 2, 5 left. So now this function is easy. We need to add 3 here, or subtract 3 here, subtract here. So 3 goes, x, 5 take away 3 is 2. That was easy. So if this function is not divided by 10, then so we go to the next question. So let's see. So 3, 4y minus 3 equals 7. Now see this number. Here this is the value. Can 3 divide by 7? No, we cannot. Then we have to expand it. Expand. How to expand? Outside value multiply by first value and then second value. So 3 times 4 give you 12y minus positive minus opposite sign multiply negative sign. 3 times 3 give you a 9 equals 7. 7 as it is. Now 9 is negative, we need to add 9 on both sides. So 12y and then 9 cancel. We go 7 add 9, 16, right? So we go value 12y equals 16. So now we got 12. So we need to divide by 12 on both sides. So y is equal to 16 over 12 remaining. 16 divided by 12. We cannot divide 16 by 12, but we can factorize. How many, which number, common factor in both value. So we start from the smallest number. Smallest number is after 1 is 2. So we can see 2. If 2 can divide 16, yes. 2 can divide 12, yes. So then divided by 2. Top value, bottom value. So we get 16 divided by 2 is 8. 12 divided by 2 is 6. So again we need to start again from the smallest number. Is can divide by 2? Yeah. Is 6 can divide by 2? Yes. Again we can write down here. So that becomes 4. That becomes 3. So this is our answer. But if they say that can you write down, so which form is it now? This value. This is a fraction form. Little bit revision of fraction as well. So this is a fraction form now. So what kind of fraction is it? We have 3 kind of fractions. One fraction is called proper one. One is improper. And one is mixed number. When we can get a mixed number, if the fraction is in improper one, then we can get a mixed number. So now proper is means if the numerator is less than the denominator, then it's called proper. Improper means if the numerator is bigger than the denominator, then it's called improper. If this is an improper form, then we can divide that value. How to divide? So 4 divided by 3's. We can use long division. So how many 4's goes to 3? We need to check is 3 can divide by 4 or less than 4. So which number we multiply by 3? If we multiply by 1 by 3, 3 times 1 is give you 3. And we subtract and the remainder is 1. So the answer of that value will be, so this is a whole number, this is a remainder, and this is a divisor. So whole, remainder over divisor. This is the answer. If they ask, if they doesn't, then this is the right answer. So now we go to the next example. Let's see. There might be a double function, double brackets comes up. The function says that, I will write down the harder one. 3 times 2s plus 3 equals 5s minus 8 times by 2. And which letter we need to find out? Letter. We have this letter we need to find out. So now first of all we need to expand bracket first, then simplify. So now you can see the question is going more harder and harder. So let's see, we will do that one first. So outside value multiply by inside first number and then after second. Same as it is in here. We have to multiply outside number by inside and the second number. So 3 times 2 gives you 6s. 3 times 3 give you plus 9. You must need to concentrate on these signs. Sign has to be clarified in the question. If you used wrong sign, then the answer will be wrong. 2 times 5 is give you 10s. 2 times 8 give you 16. Positive, negative give you negative value. So we go that function. So now how to solve it? So first thing, I need to take 9 on that side and then I need to bring 10s on that side. So if I taking 9 on that side, then we have to, this is the positive sign, then we need to subtract 9 this side and that side. Right? One thing. Second thing, this is a 10s. I have to add. This is in addition, then we have to subtract 10s on that side and 10s on that side. So I'm doing both in one go. So now you can see 9 goes with 9, so I can write down in here 6s take away 10s equal sign as it is. That goes negative 16 and negative 9. Now we are using the sign again. So this is positive value, this is negative. This is a 6 positive, this is a 10 negative. Opposite sign, then we subtract. So 10 take away 6 give you 4s. And now sign. Decide the large value number. Large is 10 because 10 is bigger than 6. So we're using the large value sign, which is negative. Same as it is in here, both are same sign. If the both are the same sign, then value added. Value added, but sign still remains same. Negative sign still remains same. We add the values. That becomes 16. Add 9. That becomes 25. Right? So now we go minus both sides. Minus cancelled. We go 4s equal to 25. Now we can divide by 4 both sides. Divide by 4 is here and here. So 4 goes 4. S is equal to 25 over 4. Again, this is an improper fraction. So now we can solve it, that value, by division. Long division. How many 4's goes to 25 or nearest? 4 times 6 give you 24 and the remainder is 1. So the answer will be 4 whole, remainder 1, and divisor is 4 as it is. And this is the answer. I hope you like the video, and if you need more help in this kind of question, please write down in a comment, and please subscribe our channel. Thank you.